This is an RNZ podcast.
So there's a lot of Indian vegetables there. I
Yeah.
can see the turiya, karela.
Yeah.
Do you have lokis as well? I can see
We
some.
have Loki, but it's not ready yet. I just planted.
Takes a bit longer. They're much bigger to grow, aren't they?
Yeah.
All sorts of gourds hanging off vines in this greenhouse in Drury.
This old chilies.
Oh, these chilies look good.
Yeah.
Naturally, they caught my eye.
Yeah.
I've got eyes for spice, that's for sure. But Rajni Kumar has the hands. And it's not just varieties of chilies she's growing here on her property in South Auckland.
We have some okra as well. Almost finished the season, but we're still growing some in big bags. Then people can buy that as well with the fruit.
Rajni Kumar landed in New Zealand 20 years ago with almost zero English and no idea about what she'd end up doing for work. Over the years, alongside her sons, she's grown her thriving seedling business, NZ Veggies, successfully navigating the landscape and language all at once. This is Here Now with me, Kadambari Raghukumar.
We're growing tomatoes in winter time, and summertime we have a seedling like this one.
So how many seedlings must be in here by now?
I think more than 2,000.
More than 2,000.
Yeah.
These are 4 greenhouses behind the family home. 2 of them are full of tomatoes being grown for the winter ahead. And what variety of tomatoes is it?
It's my husband knows.
That's your
that.
husband's department. Yours is the other vegetables. Okay.
My one is my one is only seedling, all plants,
Yeah.
flowers, herbs, and vegetables, and fruit as well.
What's your most popular seedling?
Our Indian one, most we selling like a Karela, Ramthori, Taroi, all that Asian one. And we have some like a leafy green as well, like Islander people and or Pakia people, they want that as well. Everything for everyone.
Something for everyone.
Yeah.
This place is really going off. The number of vegetables on the plants in these greenhouses and the sheer number of seedlings ready to be loaded off for sale is mind-boggling. And to think that this is all a creation of one family, and Rajni, who came into this with virtually no background in growing. And none of this would be possible without Ron, the Kiwi guy, she calls him, from whom she learned how to grow.
I don't know anything about this before I start working with him. I saw in the newspaper he advertised for the worker. And then I show my husband, I say, we have this like a guy maybe looking people to, like a workers. We can go there, see, maybe we can get the job because I'm staying home with the kids. Yeah, then kids going school and I'm staying at home alone. My husband doing this. Sometime I go with him, help him. Yeah, then we been there and he said, okay, come tomorrow.
So you got the job.
We got the job. We both doing that. First year he helping me, my husband.
Rajni's husband went on to start his tomato greenhouse and that kept him away. But by then, Rajni was up and away herself. Her work also meant taking her seedlings and vegetables to markets all across Auckland.
When I start this, I put in the car, and when people buy plant of me and look at me and look at my plants, then they look in my car, how I fit all these plants in there.
Was it a really small car?
Yeah. And I put all like my plants in the crates, then stack them. Some put under the seats. Like, I never leave any corner of my cars empty. Yeah, I put everywhere plants. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you guys can open the roof.
So these are massive, and this is entirely family run, Rajni.
Yeah, me and my husband is the main one, and my boys, he always helping me. And the other one also helped me. Then my son, he was in Air Force. And he come back, he said, I want to do something else. I don't like to go there. Yeah. And then he came and he helped me a lot. He set up all the things. Then we start online business. I thought, are you sure? I asked him, are you sure it's going online plant, online selling?
Yeah, it's a good question, yeah.
Yeah, because I never thought about that, And he said, yeah, we should try, Mom. I said, okay. Then we start and it's going very well.
The little car is gone and she has a van now. It's a hot day and a few degrees hotter in this greenhouse. Her son Hamish and another worker have made a dozen or so trips with trays of plants being loaded into the van for sale.
So I do anything that needs to be done and the website stuff as well. So just making sure everything's on the website stocked up and trying to do like marketing as well, like Facebook posting, Instagram posts and all that kind of stuff. Watering, moving trays, sorting plants out for markets, the shop, and recording all the data, like what we've sold and how much we sold, and like trying to figure out how we can use that information for next year. Definitely the long hours and the consistency. So we usually go from beginning of July all the way through to, now, like non-stop, so we don't really get a holiday. We get a few months off afterwards, but that's probably the hardest thing. Yeah.
And what do you enjoy the most?
The hard work as well. I don't like to sit around too much and be lazy, so yeah.
I mean, did you ever think that, you might be helping out with a family business like this one day? Is that what you dreamt of as a kid, or is it just something that happened?
No, just something that happened.
How did it happen?
I literally was like doing another job, and then I came home and my mum was doing it, and I saw her doing one of the markets one of the weekends. I said, that looks pretty good, better than doing what I'm doing now.
What were you doing?
I was just bartending. Yeah, that's about it.
And so you realised that there's a little more fun to be had growing plants
instead? Yeah, a bit more work to do and see what happens kind of thing, like get some experience.
From your experience, how would you say business is going?
I would say it is a tough business because of the hours that you need to put in, and because of the fact that plants can, like, for us, normally plants can grow as big as you like and you can be successful with that, but we have to cap ours because when they get too big we can't like sell them. They start like having issues with roots and all that kind of stuff, and that's why it makes plants very challenging.
To decide to do something that's physically demanding and so seasonal as well, you must have a very good reason to do it.
I don't like to sit in the office. Can't do it. This is you're outside, you're in the sun, you're always on your feet. You stay fit and healthy, and you can eat a lot of food and not get fat. It's good working for yourself, and like the harder you work, you're supporting people that you know really well. The more you put out, it's like it affects everyone that you know, like family and stuff. So yeah, it's good. It's a good motivator when you're like tired and trying to work hard.
And how old are you, Hamish?
I'm 27. Yeah.
Do you see yourself doing this for the rest of your life, or?
No. My goal was to set everything up for my mum, make it all streamlined, and she wanted to get like the shop and the website, so I helped her out with stuff that she might have trouble with. And I think I've put enough data and like numbers and put all the information so she can plan ahead and figure out like how many workers she needs and all that stuff for the future. There's enough data for her to figure out, and it's time for me to try something else. You could see we've got multiple greenhouses that are empty that we can use in the summer. It's just a matter of manpower and trying to get the plants to the people that want them. That's the challenge.
And is that hard, getting manpower to work the way you do?
It is. It can be challenging, especially with the markets and the weird hours. Like you have to wake up at like 2:30 in the morning, sometimes 3 in the morning for the markets, farmers markets. Yeah. Plus, like even like right now, this is like a small amount of stock. Like before, we had that big greenhouse completely filled, just probably in November. So this is probably about 1/8 of what we had. So when it's at that stage, like, it is hard to find manpower, and the working in the heat, long hours.
Can you sustain an entire family of 5 doing what you do like this?
That's a good question. I think we do the tomato growing as well, so, but yeah, you definitely can. It's challenging, but if you get your whole family involved, there's a chance. Yeah. Hard work pays off. Ever since I was young, both my mum and dad have worked really hard, and I think that's translated into me and my brothers, so I think if you work hard and know, well, at least you don't have to know what you're doing, but if you can just outwork your problems, then I think you can most of the time be successful.
What did you grow up seeing them do? Or what are your memories of growing up watching your mum and dad?
Well, we had to help my dad and mum when she used to do the plant nursery and stuff. on the weekends and after school sometimes. I can't really remember too much. But yeah, lots of working when we were young and tomato fights with my brothers. Yeah.
And do you know much about your roots, about where in India you come from? And
Not really. I know it's from Punjab. Yeah.
maybe your mum can tell us.
Yeah. She'll know more.
We from Punjab, and in Jalandhar, our base, and my parents' home, and we have a village, small village there. Yeah. We have like a little, we growing like in our garden, all that stuff. I don't know, like this kind of business.
Not on a big scale
Nah.
like this.
I like staying in a village instead of city. In a city, you can't see all this,
Yeah, the greenery and
Yeah.
nature.
When I came here, it looked like a heaven. Yeah, because it's like a beautiful country, It's really very good when I came here and I learned all this stuff and I study English.
Rajni tells me none of it was easy, but staying home idle just wasn't an option for her. Her business is growing. She's at most weekend markets even now, and her latest thing is TikTok.
Hi guys, and the veggie plant at Auckland Plant Market today. It's very nice, fresh morning, little bit.
What kind of advice would you give somebody like yourselves? You come to a country like this and you have to find your feet again, right?
I think especially for ladies, they can do anything. They don't think they can't do this, they can't do this, they can do anything. If you do hard work, especially your time, all that, yeah, you can do anything. I advise, especially for ladies, don't stay at home. They should go out, see the things. I saw the guy, Kiwi guy, how's he working, how he manage all that stuff, how he sow the seed, everything I saw. Then I learn from him, If we sit at home, I don't learn anything. So better to go out, see how's people working, talk with people. That's really good opportunity to do something.
Rajni Kumar talking to me from her greenhouses in Drury. Today's episode of Here Now was mixed by Jeremy Ansell, and I'm your host and producer, Kadambri Raghukumar. Every week, I go across New Zealand bringing you stories featuring people from all around the world. You can follow more Here Now podcasts on all your favourite podcast platforms, and you can also catch it on RNZ National every Monday at 1:45 p.m. Thanks for listening.